Yes, it is, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel for the motivation of success or happiness, lead better lifestyle. Friends, in our life, if we do not have the motivation to be successful in our life and how to overcome our depressions, how people sometimes we have to learn from the people's lifestyle, how from the depression, from the hard days, they have taken a success and they became a successful persons like CEOs and big opportunities they got in their life. Though the circumstances around them were very bad and it was very tough for someone to be motivated in those circumstances. Generally, one goes in depression in such circumstances. Friends, before we start, let's have a small prayer. Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kansachanurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Sri Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam मेरे पाके बिहारी नंदलाल शरणम मेरे पाके बिहारी नंदलाल शरणम श्री कृष्ण शरणम गोपाल शरणम मेरे पाके बिहारी नंदलाल शरणम। बोल भगवान श्री कृष्ण की जय, श्री नंद के लाला की जय, श्री देवकी नंदन श्री कृष्ण की जय, श्री द्वारकाधीश भगवान श्री कृष्ण की जय, बोल देवादिदेव पूर्ण ब्रह्म भगवान श्री कृष्ण की सदा ही जय। जय श्री कृष्ण भक्तों, जय श्री कृष्ण फ्रेंड्स। I spoke yesterday about how we are caught in unessentials. In the case of just for the sake of we have the inferiority complex in us, or we want to show our wealth, and for that we are not happy. Actually, we have given our happiness to somebody else. If people says you're looking good, you're feeling good, then you feel good, you look good, and you are very happy. Friends, this shows that we lack in our positive knowledge. We are having blocks in our mind, and in the this religious books, they are called chakras, and awakening and opening of this, and when you are fully enlightened, that is called Kundalini awakening. Friends, as it is, I have uploaded my Kundalini awakening videos. You can go through them, but I would like to tell you one thing. These unessential thoughts, thinking, looking good, feeling good, and remaining good, it is all outside fact, and internally you are not happy. Your happiness is very limited, and the motivation you don't get, and that is why when you don't get a motivation for success and your mind is disturbed for the want of that somebody should praise me, want of somebody should tell me, oh, how you are very looking very good, or you are having a great illness, when I am sick, somebody should come and say sympathy towards me in such a way that I should be center of attraction. Even if I am sick, people should have a very big sympathy. Oh, because you are sick, all around the party, it is messed up, and this is how we betray our motivation of happiness. Friends, today I will speak of two real happenings, real things that happened, and how the people in such a circumstances were motivated for a better lifestyle, for happiness and for a better lifestyle. In Mumbai, there is a big slum called Dharavi. There are two family was there. They had two children, and the mother expired because of some disease, and father became a drunkard. And father used to come at night drunk, sometimes beat, sometimes does not bring food for the children. The children used to drink water and sleep because there was nothing to eat. The smaller child, he was going to the school. Sometimes his fees was not paid. But he made up his mind that out of this hell, I will learn so much, I will get educated to such an extent that I will go out of this hell of Dharavi. The other child did not bother much, as he was mostly interested in the playing and other things, and both the children grew up. The younger child got the scholarship from the school, got the scholarship from the government, and he was able to go to United States, and there he became a CEO of a very big company. And after that, when he became a CEO, so some reporter wanted to check what is his background. So he checked and he asked him, "You have become CEO, but we went to Dharavi, your father's house. Your father is still alive, but he's in a very critical position. And we spoke to your brother also. How come you and your brother belong to the same circumstances, and you have risen from scratch to a CEO, such a big post you are holding, and whereas your brother is at the same?" So he said, "I got the motivation from the circumstances of my father, from the circumstances of my brother, that living in hell is no use. I used to see some people traveling in cars, some boys, girls wearing good dresses. I used to get motivated that one day I will also have such luxurious life. And to get that luxurious life, the target was my education. I studied, always tried to come first. I used to study under the lamppost at night, and used to work hard because I had the feeling I will not stay in the hell. That is the motivation from this life I got. My father was a devil type of person. He used to beat us and never used to give us food, but still God has given me, somehow or the other my friends used to help me to get the food and everything, and I became successful in my life. And then the interviewer he went to the elder son and asked, see, your one younger brother is such a big personality, CEO of such a big company in USA. Why you didn't become CEO, or why didn't you reach to that higher rank? That boy replied, in this hell of circumstances, which was like a hell, my father used to come drunk, smelling. Do you think anybody can study, anybody can think of good thoughts? There was nothing else I could become. I could only become a vendor or roadside vendor, or nothing else I can become. This is what I think I had, and I am still the same. I am also taking the drinks now. See both the children, what a motivation one has and what the other has. From the same circumstances, from the same background, one got the motivation to be reach to a higher goal, to best of the goals. The other, from the same circumstances, had the motivation that he can't do anything. So this is what happens in our life. We people sometimes give up when the things are not in our favor. We says, if I will get this thing, then only I can reach this particular place or this happiness or this stage. But if you look at our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, he belonged to a very poor family. He was a tea vendor. But his motivation was such a great. He studied, he did everything, and finally today he is a Prime Minister of India, a successful Prime Minister. In the world, he is ranked as the highest leader on the scale, one of the best leaders of the world. So this what happens, how the motivation we take. We take negative motivation, we take positive motivation. Like in my last upload, it was a motivation of self-respect, that because of self-respect we want to be happy, and the motivation was that I should be the center of attraction everywhere. And it was a waste thought. We should have a motivation always how to be successful in life and how to be happy in life. Now, our happiness should not be temporary. Our happiness should not be for few minutes or few hours, or like you take a drink in the evening and you are happy up to 10 o'clock till you sleep, and the next morning when you get up, your head is paining and you are not able to go for toilet and lots of trouble is there. So what is the use of that happiness? We should have happiness internally, friends. And internal happiness comes only after religious knowledge from the guides like Vedas, Gita, and other things. Another story I'll tell you before I conclude on this video. There was one factory owner, and somehow he had only one child, and he became sick because of some disease which he was not able to get cured out of it, and he died when his child was hardly 12 years old. The manager of the factory also had one son, and he was also 12 years old. Now the manager took another job in another company because that company failed and they were to sell, and everything went to haywire. And this child was very small when the mother also expired, and there was no one to guide him what to do. So this child, what he did, he started working in one of the shops where samosas were made, and he learned that art of making samosas. And then he started making samosas when he grew up a little, say about 15, 18 years. He started making samosas himself, and on the roadside he used to sell. But because of his good quality, good motivation, that he never felt that I am now very poor, whereas I was a son of a very rich person. I used to go in car for my school, and there were teachers were there. I was celebrating my very birthday in a lavish way, and all my friends used to love me. And suddenly everything went opposite. I don't have good clothes. So he did not bother, and he kept on doing that business. Finally, he bought one small shop, and from that small shop, he became a big shopkeeper, selling samosas and other snacks. In the meantime, that son of that manager also became a general manager of another company. So he came to eat samosas at his shop, and he says, "Look, what you are and what I am." He says, "What is the difference between you and me?" He said, "You were a son of a very rich industrialist, and you are a vendor selling samosas. Look at me. I am a general manager of a company getting almost more than 1 lakh rupees a salary. And what you want?" So this fellow, he did not get disturbed, neither he insulted him. He said, "Look, my friend, I got a motivation of business that I can do very good in my small business of selling samosas as a samosa vendor. I started my career from the footpath, selling samosas on the footpath. And you can see this restaurant I got now. It is all my motivation and my hard labor, because I never thought of becoming a millionaire. Again, what my father was having, I never thought of that. Now, if you are talking of this, I have now one son, and you also have one son. Tomorrow, if I die, my son can simply come and sit on my seat. If he doesn't want to study, if he doesn't want to go to a higher education, he can come and sit and can carry on his father's business. But he is studying in a very good school, and he is getting very good marks. I don't want to make him a businessman. I think he will study and he will go abroad. But in your case, your son, if he doesn't study, as I know he is not a good student in the class, if he doesn't study and he doesn't get good marks, he cannot occupy the same position what you have. So you have a motivation that only education can put you on the best place, whereas I had a motivation that by doing any job, if I earn good money, I'll be on a respectful place. So this is the friends, motivations of both the friends, and I think this will give you enough motivation how to be successful in life. And don't look back at your failures. Forget the failures, forget the past. If you are catching your failures and thinking in life that you cannot be successful, you are absolutely wrong. I tell you, I have passed through my personal life, which I will narrate in one of the uploads, that how critical positions I have reached, and from where From a scratch, I again rose, and what my father was, I am also son of an industrialist who lost his industry in partition in Pakistan and again started his career. And today, again, God put us back in a very good position. So, friends, wish you all the best. Enjoy yourself. Be motivated. Don't get depressed. Whatever you do, keep on doing it because success follows after one or two or three times, four times. I have been uploading the videos. There was a time nobody used to see my video, hardly there were any viewers. And then I found that the number of viewers started increasing, number of subscribers started increasing. But that did not stop my motivation of uploading the videos. I changed the topic and started on the new topic to keep giving messages to the people to become happy in their life, get motivated, and don't see the sadness, unsuccessfulness of the life. Because the more you will see, the more pain it will create. Thank you, friends, and see you in the next upload. Goodbye. Jai Shri Krishna.